Thanks for the time, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
who's from where?
USA Day, MMA Junkie.
USA Day.
SDS.
Weekly, Junkies, Fox Sports.
MMA Weekly.
Okay, all right on.
Well,
Yeah, shoot.
I mean, how are you feeling right now?
I'm pretty pissed off. You know what I mean? Like I got into this sport for like this exact reason of being stuck in a room like that with people like that. First of all, this sport, this commission, everybody, they've done everything they can to keep me from being all the way on top where I should be. They've did everything they could to keep me from proving to the world that I'm the best fighter in the world, which I am. They want to have nothing but they want to have nothing but weak sauce fighters in the sport. You want to call it a sport? First of all, it's not a sport. This is not a sport. This is why I got into this. You see, those people are nothing but a bunch of crooks up there. The reason why I became a fighter, on top of a handful of reasons, was so that I don't have to break the law. And people around me in my community, people I know, they don't have to break the law either. And they do a lot. We've been did a lot of good, and they got me in here sweating bullets in a freaking courtroom. Like my lawyers got me over to sweat because they all thinking I'm gonna flip out and do something really nuts, like I was about this close to doing. I just think that it's bullshit. Because you know what? I'll fight anybody in this whole sport. I'll beat everybody that's already been trying to prove them. I've already beat guys who are on the top right now. This is the type of sort of reason why that people don't understand that I'm the best fighter in the world. They don't understand that. You guys want to see real fights. You want to see real knockouts. People want to shut down the whole technical aspect of the sport, which is me, as far as I'm concerned. I've been trying to prove that from day one. I try to explain the ups and downs of mixed martial arts when nobody else has anything to say. All these guys keep their fucking mouth shut. None of them have nothing to say. I'll tell you whatever you want to know, whatever you want to hear. I don't put on no act. Bottom line is, like, I became a fighter. Like, these guys are legally trying to rob me, robbing other fighters. Like, I became a fighter, so I don't gotta rob nobody. You know what I mean? This is so that's just how I feel. I guess that's all I got for you. But if it wasn't for them in there, I would tell them what I think. I want to tell them what I think. I want to tell every one of them that they're a bunch of dorks. Like, really, and anybody that sees them or knows who they are should tell them that right to their face. Because I would tell them that. If it wasn't for my experts over here, they advised me to keep my mouth shut. So I kept my mouth shut. I wanted to just get up and tell them all, like, look, you guys are way the fuck out of line. You guys have been trying to hold me down from day one. That's pretty much this whole sport is trying to keep me from where I belong, and that's the #1 position. I'm the biggest draw. I'm the best fighter. I've been fighting for longer. I've been throwing more punches than everybody in the sport. I'm gonna dodge more punches than everybody in the sport. And that's the bottom line. That's what's really going on. And we got a whole system trying to hold me down. So.
Look, your legal team's going to challenge the ruling, obviously. If it does stand up, though, 5 years, you'd be 36 years old.
Yeah, I'm not going to be. I'm looking at doing this next year, if any. I'm not looking at doing nothing but high-profile fights. Anybody that they try to tell you is the best fighter in the world right now at 170, 185, we don't know that. We don't know that now. I'm pretty sure it's me. I'm pretty damn confident that it's me. Here they got me over here. I can't even go. My brother's got a fight coming up. Are you going to tell me I can't even go and corner my brother where he goes into this ain't a sport. This is war. This is warfare. This is a war game. He's going in there. He's going in there to fight for his life. I can't even go stand next to him. They deprived me of not just money now, but the right to stand up for not only what I believe in, but for my little brother. I can't even go and help my little brother. And it's like, I'm like, y'all can get knocked the fuck out. All of these whole little, everybody in the room right now. But I got to keep my cool and walk around and go. They got me sweating bullets in a little court office hearing or whatever, when I should be sweating bullets in the gym, training for a fight. So let me tell you, if I had that fight right now, right this second, I would win that fight, because that's how I feel. I feel like I'll beat anybody right now.
They suspended you for 5
And that's why this
years.
feeling, what I got right now from being in that room too long, is exactly why I became a fighter. It's exactly why I walked out of classrooms. This is exactly why, I couldn't make it through high school. I had little gangbangers trying to start up with me. I had little fights here and there. I couldn't make attendance. I wasn't gonna go to college. I had someone tell me the other day, like, oh yeah, you could have gone to college if you want to. I was like, really? I'm like, I got moved out of school. I got moved out 3 or 4 grammar schools. They tried to put me on drugs. Okay. Then the teacher's gonna go like, oh yeah, sorry, he's acting up today. He didn't take his medication. Then kids, next thing you know, kids are going like, okay, oh, what's wrong? You didn't take your medication today. And I'm like, fuck, what? You know what I mean? So, like, that wasn't gonna work out. I wasn't gonna go to college. I couldn't play sports, even though I would have been pro something. What I do, I signed up at the fight gym. I started training, helping my friend Stevie to fight Chuck Liddell. And I couldn't figure out why he didn't want to train the way that I would have trained for the fight. I was like, if I was him, I would have trained the way that I would have trained. I would have won that fight. And they would have just, that would have set us off from there. But, of course, he didn't listen to me. He had little family issues. And that's a long story. I can go on and on about reasons why I had to be a fighter. And then, here you have these legal crooks robbing me, just like, that's why, like I said, that's why I became a fighter. So I don't gotta, move around robbing people and taking things or doing things like that, or, because I'm not a criminal. I'm not. I've already been a fighter since I was 18 years old. As soon as I was growing up, I was like, okay, it's this direction or this direction. So people are like, oh, you're so stupid, all this and that, you didn't go to college, I can read and write. I'm like, what more do I need? What more do you want from me? I'll beat up everybody that they put in front of me. You're gonna hold me down, you're gonna run away from me. And then they monopolize and they shut down the Pride FC. When I've explained over and over again that that's the way that they got it backwards, how it should be. How it used to be in Pride is backwards how it is now in the UFC. They make it so you can run away, you can hold on. They had a system to where that you couldn't do that before. They would yellow card you. You have to fight. You have to move. You can't just hold on an elbow. If I'm gonna punch somebody, I make leverage to punch. I'm gonna have to create a little bit of space to do that. The guy on bottom might be trying to make the same space to get up. And what do we have there? We have a whole bunch of action. We're gonna see the best guy win. You're gonna see mixed martial arts happen instead of it just being shut down over and over again. That's why when I say I'm the best fighter in the world, I'm the best fighter there is. These guys are playing a ball game, and they're calling the sport, saying, oh, you're disregarding the sport, or you don't have respect for the commission and the sport. I'm like, well, hell no, I don't. I'd be lying to you if I was trying to put on. I'm not going to put on an act for my fans, for my people, that's not what I want to see. Only thing you're going to see from me is what I want to see out of myself, what I would want to see out of a fighter. When I play Street Fighter, the video game, who do I pick? I pick my favorite. The karate guy. I take Ryu, because that's most like me. Out of everybody in the whole, and that's who I want to play with. That's who I want to be. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I guess that's all I got for you. I'll just try to run my mouth for a little bit, I guess. But
what's next for you?
I'm nothing, I guess. I mean, they're not gonna let me fight, so I go teach jiu-jitsu.
Was there any sense
I teach you how to throw a punch.
Was there any sense of relief when they went to the 5-year? It doesn't matter, 5-year lifetime.
What? 1 year, 2 year, 5 year. I'm looking at fighting right quick. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm not. Who am I gonna fight? I'm gonna fight. You know, wait till I'm all. You know, just. I'm probably not gonna. I'm not looking at doing no fights. So I'm.
What did you think about? I'm sorry. Oh, what did you think about them saying that you showed no regard for their rules and giving you the maximum fine?
That's crazy because that's crazy because I didn't test positive. I didn't. If you guys listen in the hearing, okay, well, if you actually listen to the facts and everything, I didn't test positive, and they raised the limit, so they don't say you can't you know be using any THCs. They don't say that. It's not a full banned substance. It's banned, you know, after a certain percent or after a certain nanogram or whatever you call it, you know. So yeah, I wish I had the terminology so I could, you know, stand here in front of these cameras and sound smart. I just, you know, it's not, I fight. That's why I fight. That's what I do. You know, if I want to make money, I got to go into the ring and take it from somebody. And these guys, they just sit a bunch of dorks. Sit out, you know, they're trying to, you know, they hate to see it. They hate to see it happen. You know, they can't beat me in a fight, so they pull me into their dork court, and then they're like try to take all my money, and then just decide to point the finger at me like I'm the bad guy for them taking. They know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's.
Do you see something very wrong with Anderson Silva getting a 1-year suspension and you getting a 5-year suspension?
That's ridiculous. I never did steroids in my life. That's another thing I'll tell you right now. I know all the fighters, and they're all on steroids. All you motherfuckers are on steroids. All you motherfuckers, all you're on steroids. I already know that. Everybody knows that. I'm the only person in this sport for the most part that ain't on steroids. Now that this new rule's in effect, yeah, you got guys that they're not on steroids right now, but they used to be. They've always been on steroids. I don't do steroids. I don't break the rules. You know, and the rules and I didn't break the rules now. I tested under, and my old tests were. I'm pretty sure that they were under the new limits too. So I don't know. I guess that's all I got for you. But anybody have a question? Anybody want a question? Otherwise, I'm gonna get going. Yeah, take that and, you know, do what you're gonna do with it.
Thanks, Nick.